Beautiful namaste, yogis. Welcome to our practice. This is a short-ish vinyasa, which means flowing with your breath. Now, interestingly enough, here we are in Maui, Hawaii, and I have also found that one of the definitions of aloha is in the presence of the breath. So this morning we're going to be practicing some aloha, and the play is to be with your breath. And yes, there's placement of the feet and placement of the hands. But the main thing we're practicing today is the placement of your heart center that is calm and focused and moving and breathing with your deepest inner self. All right, let's get started in downward facing dog. Let's get in there together. So come to sit near the back of your mat and come to all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Walk the knees out, outer hips width apart. Walk the hands out, outer shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes under. Now walk the hands out, one hand width. Draw the hips back down towards your heels with the toes curled under and stretch your arms forward as you reach the sit bones back. Drop your head and breathe. And feel how you can stretch the hips back and reach the arms forward. Straighten your arms, elbows in. Feel that from the outer elbow to the inner wrist. Feel all of the pads of your fingers pressing into the earth, and then lift your hips up, keep your knees bent. Take a few breaths here, pressing the arms forward, reaching the sit bones back. Now widen your feet, hips width apart. Keep the knees bent, keep the sit bones reaching back, keep the arms pressing forward, and then lift your hips up. Come high, high, high up onto the tippy toes. And next piece here, as you feel your hands on the earth, feel your thigh bones reaching back, your inner and outer knees reaching back, your shin pressing so the calves open. And then last piece is to drop the heels down towards the earth to get a nice stretch down through the Achilles heels. Feel from the sit bones down the backs of the legs all the way down onto the earth. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now gaze forward. Come high up on the toes again. Roll your shoulders over your wrist and notice that you are long here with the tailbone dropping, the deep low belly lifting. Walk your feet in, hips width apart. Exhale back into the shape of downward facing dog. Stay high up on the tippy toes as you reach the sit bones back and the arms forward. And last piece, heels drop down towards the earth as you breathe. Drop your head, shake it out. Breathe through your left foot. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Come high up onto those left toes again. Gaze forward, bend your right knee. Draw the right foot forward in between your hands. Left knee drops down, top of the left foot, left shin. Inhale, both arms up and over the head, low lunge, Anjayasana. Exhale, both hands down either side of the right foot. Retuck the left toes, lift the left thigh, heart reaches forward, heel reaches back. Now feel your hands planted and then swoop. Right leg up and back, bend the right knee, open up the hip, and notice what's happened to the heart. For many, it's gone off center. Roll the right shoulder down. Reach the right thigh up. Now straighten out your right leg, right foot back down onto the earth. Tippy toes, roll forward to plank. Bend both elbows, drop your knees, come all the way down onto the earth. Release the tops of the feet, roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, let the heart lift. Reach the toes way back behind you. Shoulder blades slide down the back, the heart lifts. Exhale and melt. Tuck your toes, come back up to all fours. Hips back down towards the heels with the toes tucked under. Walk the hands back. Now you might stay with the fingers on the earth. You might continue the journey walking the hands up the thighs. This will intensify the stretch in the soles of your feet. Draw the ankles together. Draw the knees together. Roll the shoulders back and down. Collarbone spread front and back. The heart lifts. The tailbone drops. Interlace the fingers out in front of you, webbing to webbing grip. Spin the palms away from you. Straighten out through the elbows. Inhale the hands, the palms up to the sky. Elbows in, palms lift up. Notice if the tailbones come along for the ride. It's not a back bend. It's straight up and down as the tailbone descends and the crown of the head lifts and the palms reach up and the elbows comes in. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, release. The hands, palms to the earth, release the toes, tops of the feet to the earth. Give them a little tap, 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 tap. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes under, lift up to the backs of both legs now. Breathe from the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then lift the tailbone up and back as you straighten your arms. Both heels drop, downward facing dog. Good, root through the right foot. Left leg reaches up to the sky. Let that right heel continue to get heavier with every breath, and that left heel reach up to the sky, nice and long. Good, gaze forward, step. Left foot forward in between your hands. Right knee drops down to the earth. Uncoil the right foot. Inhale. We rise again, right in the heart center. Arms reach up to the sky, palms turn to face each other. Exhale, both hands come right down. Framing your left foot, tuck the right toes under, re-lift the back of the right thigh, spin the inner thigh up as you reach the heart forward and press the center of the heel way back. Deep low belly engages, and then pressing your hands, let that left leg reach up and back. This time bending the left knee, squaring your shoulders, centering your heart. Lift up to the thigh, drop the right heel down, big inhale. Big exhale, straighten out that left leg. Left foot finds its way down onto the earth. Downward facing dog, high up on the toes, rolling forward to plank pose. And this time we have a little more strength in our arms. You might keep the legs straight as you just bend the elbows, offering the heart down onto the earth. Toes untuck, roll your shoulders back and down. Press through the legs as you lift up through the heart. Spend a little hang time here with the heart. Notice if the collarbones have shortened, widen the front of the collarbones, the back of the collarbones, lift through the back of the head. Gaze sends the eyes skyward just a bit. If you feel a pooling in the low back, allow there to be enough sensation there where you're getting a nice stretch, but if the eyes have hardened and the jaw is hardened, you might be engaged in the heart a little more deep than necessary. Right. Beautiful. Exhale, lower so the whole front of the spine gets a nice massage as you lower yourself down, elbows in. All the way back down onto the earth. Retuck both your toes. Back up onto hands and knees. Draw the hips back down towards your heels. Balasana, child's pose. Walk the hands either sides of your knees, chin to chest, roll your way up. Come to a seated position. Capture all that light as you reach the arms up and over the head, look up. Feel that beautiful energy between your hands. The hands are said to be the motor organ of the heart. And then draw the hands where they come right back into alignment with your own heart. Pause. Breathe. Feel. And allow yourself to feel the love. Right? If we're waiting for the alignment of love to happen from the outside in, we might be waiting a long, long time. And namaste.